Welcome mga ka-YouTubers! Welcome, it's Mommy Sharon again in the house. And I'm so thankful that you are still following me. And if you have any comments or feedbacks with regards to the content that we are discussing, please do so. Write your comments down below and let us make it an interactive discussion. So, what am I going to discuss today? So today I was inspired about something that I have touched or mentioned in my previous video. The life begins at 40. In there, I was able to discuss or touch a bit about the financial freedom, and that inspired me because many people, people all around the world are slave to many loans, and they're having difficulties with regards to it. That is why it inspired me to discuss about the financial freedom. I am going to discuss to you about my experience, and I know that everybody is going through a tough time with regards to finances, especially now during the pandemic. All right? Okay. Let us first identify what do you mean by or what do we mean by financial freedom. Ayan. Now, let us discuss what is financial freedom. Financial freedom is a freedom of your finances. That's easy. Anyway, financial freedom is it is a situation wherein you are you are in control of your money, and that you are not restrained in doing so, in spending. Okay, so this is my explanation. You are not in restraint of spending because you are in control of your finances. All right. So let's discuss what is financial freedom. Financial freedom is when you are free to buy what you want without thinking or without any obligations of paying another thing. Like paying your loan, paying your mortgage, your car loans, your credit cards. So many people all around the world are slaves to it, and I am so frustrated. During my time, when I was younger, in my experience, I had this. I have a credit card, and it was easy to get a credit card when you're in a bigger company. Way back 15 years ago, it was really easy, and it was also easy to get a car without even spending or without even paying a down payment here in this place. That was 15 years ago. You can get a car as long as your salary is when it passed the requirements of the car company. So you don't need to uh, give them a down payment. Just get it, and then it's gonna take their money from your ATM, from your account. So automatically. So credit card is the same thing. So because I was young and I wanted to have all the experience that I bought a car, I have a credit card, and I'm spending without limit, and that frustrates me because after and a half year, I resigned from a company and I had a problem with the company, and there is when my finance problem occurred. I wasn't able to pay my mortgage, my car loan. I wasn't able to pay my credit card. I keep on spending using the credit card, and with like I'm still working. I'm sorry, I'm still living a life and depending on my loans and credit cards. But at the end of the year or at the end of the month, I worry about how to pay it. So this is what we call chaos with regards to finances. And once you're into it, you're slave to it. So until when you're going to pay the loan, it so happened that I reached the top, the top bottom of my finance problem. I was paying my car loan is like 40,000 real. My credit card is almost 20,000 real. but I paid the credit card. So I left and I went back to work. And before I left, I paid my credit card. Unfortunately, there was a tail in the credit card. And the tail for 2 years, it increases and it reaches again another 20,000 riyals. Oh my God, I was really having a fight with the bank. Because I told them that I paid, and they were saying that yeah, we received your payment, but there was a tail on your credit card, so it was not closed. And I was like, OMG! And why do I have to pay this much? This is where my my finance was really bad during those years. And so what I did, I just talked to them and told them that I'm going to pay, and I did, and I paid. But the other loan, I have to pay it on installment basis, and I have it reconstructed. However, within the 2 years' time, I was paying it, all the loans, the credit cards, I paid it on cash, and the car loan, I was paying it on a monthly basis. There, I realized and had have the experience that this is not good. It's not good for me. Like, this is not good. I cannot buy what I want because I have to save my money for paying the loan, right? And all the savings that you have was used to pay this car loan and the other mortgage. So, these are the things. If you have the credit card, you are slave into it. If you have a loan, you are slave into it. So, this is my advice. If you have a good career, no need to get a credit card. No need to get a loan. Just save and buy something in the future. It just takes a little time to save and buy it on cash. So if you cannot afford it, don't buy it. This is the thing, you just wait until you can afford it. So do not push yourself to your limit because it will be your the end. It will be, you will put yourself at risk, especially in finances, because nothing in the world is certain, nothing in the world. So, like right now, there are many people who loses their job and they're having problem with finances because even their food and their house rent they cannot afford to pay because they don't have much. So this is what I'm saying. If you don't have the financial freedom, if you're slave to these credit cards, loans, and all that, so it will be very difficult for you to move on. Now, here is when financial freedom comes. When you don't have these things, when you don't have a credit card, when you don't have a mortgage, when you don't have a loan to pay, you are free to design or to plan ahead about your money, to buy something that you want, to buy something that is necessary for you, to put your money in a very reasonable place, right? Because you are in control of your own money, not paying the loan. And when you see something, even if you do your impulse buy, you are free to do it because it's yours. Once you spend your money, not using the credit card, it means it's yours. It's your money. So there's no problem in thinking at the end of the month that you'll be paying this much, and you'll get your salary, and you'll say, oh, that I have to pay my loan, this and that. At least after the end of the month, when you receive your salary, it's in full, and you'll be happy about it. That is the fruit of your labor. Then it means that you have to reward yourself. So this is what you call financial freedom. So when you have it, when you have that, uh, life will be very easy for you. Then you can save. You can start saving from it. Like at least 10% has to be placed somewhere else in keeping so that you have a savings at the end of the year. Like, you have to counting numbers, they're just figures. They can be changed anytime. But at least you have something, 10% that you will not, that you will keep, that you will not touch because it's your savings, right? So this is I think the best advice that I can give not only to myself but to everybody, not to the especially to those who's in the age of 40s. But again, to those people who's in the age of 20 and above who's starting their career. Make sure that you have your 10% keeping, saving, so that when you reach your 40, you are already stable, right? Because you already have a savings, 10% is not so much. So if you have 1,000 reals or $1,000, put 100 or at least even 15 less, right? So at least you have a savings for yourself because you'll never know what will happen next. You'll never know. And make sure to take care of yourself, uh, your health, and we will be discussing about the healthcare in the future in my next content. So at the moment, I hope that I was able to give you some information and advice about financial freedom. You know, it's really good when you have the financial freedom because uh, what you see is what you get because that's yours and you can completely say oh that's mine. It's not a loan because when you say that house is mine, that car is mine, and yet it's not fully paid yet, it's still installment, it's still not yours. This is reality. Until you have the certificate or the title to your house, then it means that it's yours because you bought it from your savings, right? You bought it from your own keeping, money keeping. So what I was saying, what I'm advising is do not be blinded by credit cards and loans being offered to you and condominium being offered to you, houses being offered to you. I just advise you not to do that. It doesn't matter if you don't have that. As long as you have the money, especially in this situation, in the pandemic time. So it's not good to keep on buying very expensive things or put yourself into a risk of financial chaos. All right. So, and for those who are experiencing this kind of financial chaos, let's just pray that things will be better for you. That is the advice that I can do, and keep on going. You know, we need to survive. So just find a solution to all your finance problem, and when you're over it, just don't come back. Don't loan and reloan and reloan. This is also another advice. So people, what they're doing, they loan and to patch up or to pay the loan, they will reloan again. So it will never be, it will not end. It's a never ending chain reaction. So don't go into this. Do not be slave about things in the world because all of all things are vanity. Expensive shoes, not expensive shoes, cheaper shoes, they're still shoes. Luxurious cars, not luxurious car, economical cars, they're still cars. They have four tires and brakes and roof. The best thing that I can tell you is that you make sure that you have and a roof to put yourself in, um, a car that can drive you, bring you here and there safely, a pocket that can support you, a legs that can help you, a hand that can help you feed yourself and work, a mind to think, a heart to love, and most of all, a sound perspective in life. So just keep on moving, just go ahead and let's survive. Let's all grow together. So this is my advice. Do not be enslaved by all vanities of the world. House, cars, shoes, bags, all of them are vanity. So everything that we have is not ours, it's from God. So let's just be a very good steward of God's blessings to us and let's be a channel of blessing. So for now, I advise you, this is your mommy Sharon, giving you this discussion content so that in the future it can help you. And I hope for all those viewers of mine, I hope that I have enlightened your thoughts about things that are confusing, right? So thank you so much uh, for watching this video. Thank you so much for joining. And again, it's Mami Sharon the house saying, Masalama, God bless everyone. Thumbs up to you all, guys. Love you. Bye bye. Till next video. Thank you so much.